What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be watching and reacting to American Horror Story Season 5, Episode 8, which is titled The 10 Commandments Killer, or it's just 10 Commandments Killer, which I don't know if that means we're going to get a full reveal of what's actually going on there. Probably not. I mean, we still have, what, 5 episodes left? Something like that? Yeah, about 5. So I don't think we're going to get it revealed to us now, but I think there's going to be definitely some reveals, hopefully. So let's just jump right into this. If you want to see the full uncut reaction, that'll be my Patreon. Link to that will be in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's watch.
She ran out in the middle of the road. I never had a chance to stop.
Yeah, it's not your fault. That dude's gonna feel the guilt for the rest of his life, though.
It's time to make him stop.
I really like you. I hate to see it end.
Oh, he recognizes her from the coffin.
The 10 Commandments killer. He's here. Ren told me.
Ren? That girl is full of lies.
She's dead. She killed herself trying to protect him.
She was old enough to make her own choices.
Where is he? I swear to God, asshole. You touch me one more time, I will cut your throat while you sleep.
John, what the hell are you doing?
The man I've been hunting is in this hotel. She knows it.
Fine.
Is
You
Sally
want to
gonna-
know where the 10 Commandments killer has been hiding?
Is Sally actually gonna reveal stuff?
I'll take you there.
You can't really trust her, but at the same time, I don't know. For some reason, sometimes I do trust her. Sometimes. Just depends on the scene.
Is this a joke? You telling me he's in this room?
I'm telling you, there are answers on the other side of this door.
Okay.
This used to be where his office was. Did you know that? James Patrick March.
Well, it can't be March who's the killer, right? Because how is he leaving the hotel? Oh, she's closing the door. Secret room? Well, yeah, it was his office. I'm sure he had a lot of secrets in here. Oh, this is all the stuff he cut out of people?
How long has this been here?
Since the beginning,
For 100 years almost.
the hand of a thief. Thou shalt not steal.
Oh, wow. So it is him. But someone's finishing it for him because he's not able to leave the hotel, right? So it has to be someone else doing it.
What was left of Martin Gamboa's brain after his skull was
Yeah, these are
bashed
all the
open.
murders he was looking into before.
Someone to complete his work.
Exactly. But who is it?
James Briggs's tongue and eyes taken while he was still alive.
Parts cut out of James Briggs are in the lab. I cataloged them myself.
They got an inside man probably, right?
Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. A false prophet who would go on television and vent his spleen. So the killer took it.
God damn.
He would have had to have been bringing these things back while I was still here. Who let him in?
Nobody let him in. He had a key. We are almost there. There's just a little more work left to do. John, no. Stay with me. No,
That's not true.
stay.
Wait.
John, look at me.
What?
I don't remember anything.
Are you fucking kidding me? So he was the key. How is he making him do this stuff though?
And it's gonna happen again and again.
Holy shit. You know, I thought of that, but I wasn't like, I don't know. I didn't think it made sense, so I didn't say it, but I guess it does. Holy shit. That actually explains a lot, but
You, John.
oh my god. All right, what the fuck, man? I mean, we know John's not like, unless no, he's being used by March as a like you said, like a key. I don't know how that works. I'm sure we'll find out, but that's a pretty good twist. I was actually not seeing, I didn't see it coming. I had a feeling at one point, but like it was such a small feeling that it wasn't enough for me to like make a statement about it. You know what I mean? It was just a small lingering feeling. So that's crazy though. Ren knew who John was the whole time. I mean, she was literally doing the killings with him. Some of them at least. But I guess she recognized that oh shit.
Nice of you to look after my family.
I guess she recognized that he's not currently being controlled, I guess, in those moments. I don't know.
I've come to confess.
Is he actually gonna confess to it? I don't know if that's a good idea.
John, what are you saying?
Please. You think I've lost my mind?
I'm here for you. Talk and I'll listen.
I remember where it all began now.
Oh my god.
It all started those first few days and nights at the Hotel Cortez.
The first time you walked into that place was 3 weeks ago. These murders began months before that, John.
The first time I walked into the Hotel Cortez was 5 years ago.
Oh, it was 5 years?
It was the same night we caught that multiple deaths call in Glassell Park. It's not as easy as you would think to find a drink in the middle of the night in Los Angeles.
Wow. So they knew him way before then.
If you really want to get as blasted as you say you do, it's time to hit the after party upstairs.
How is the outside, darling? Tell me about one of your recent kills.
All you ever want to talk about are the kills. Pervert.
Who is interrupting us? A break ring that bell.
God damn.
Yummy.
John and the Countess, have they interacted on screen yet before? I don't recall them interacting before.
I get one night! One night for the whole month!
Maybe they did and I'm just forgetting it.
This is John. He's a detective. And he's had the kind of day that makes a man want to drink himself to death.
Really?
Is this when he decides to use him?
Tell me, John, was someone killed?
5 of them, children, and their father shot himself in the head because of it. Brains are still hanging off the ceiling.
You speak about this with such calm indifference, as if life and death have no meaning to you.
He's just desensitized to it.
What I know is that death is the only thing in life that has any meaning.
He's like, oh, he's a perfect candidate.
Have you ever roughed up a suspect a bit? Put him in handcuffs and then forgotten to read him his rights and then just given him some good old-fashioned justice right there on the spot?
You think I don't want to? I once walked in on a 273D, domestic dispute in progress. Took everything I had not to pound this guy's face, make him swallow his own teeth and blood.
Yeah, March loves everything he's hearing right now because he knows this is a candidate he could convince to kill people. But like, was John doing it on his own free will? Just like he just forgot all of it? Or was James literally like using supernatural energy to force him to do it? I have no idea. I think we're gonna find that out though.
If it was up to me,
Yes.
I don't need a judge to tell me whether someone's guilty or not. I know.
I believe you, John.
If they took the leash off me, crime would drop in this city.
What are you, Batman? Well, I guess Batman doesn't kill, so technically no, but you know, maybe the Punisher's a good, better example there.
I didn't invite you here to feed off of him, you perverted animal. I need your help. He is the one.
Yeah, so how are they gonna do this?
All the others I've tried to mentor to finish my work, Gacy, Ramirez, and Poof Dahmer, all amateurs compared to this one.
Wait, really? Those were people that he tried to get to help him out? But you were getting actual serial killers before. I don't think John's an actual serial killer.
He still has hope.
Easily remedied. He just needs a little shove.
Why would I help you when it gives me so much joy to see you suffer?
Well, was it actually on his own free will? There's no like supernatural, like I thought he was just like being possessed or something,
Boy,
basically.
is very beautiful.
Oh fuck!
Like I said, he just needs a little push.
That's why she went after. She literally. Oh, it makes so much more sense. Remember, I said it felt weird because it was like he wasn't like a bad father to Holden. He looked away for literally like 20 seconds. It's very different than the other kids she saved, right? But because this one was actually like, oh, that's so interesting. Okay, I like the reveals they're giving us this episode.
I'm sorry, Alex.
You should send a bottle of scotch to your friend Han. He tried covering for you, at least for the first day and a half.
I wasn't cheating on you.
Of course you weren't cheating. If you were, you would have called and lied about where you were.
Damn.
You're a terrible husband. If we didn't have 2 kids and I didn't still love you, I would tell you to pack your bags.
Hey, what do you say we all go to the beach this afternoon? I drove by and saw there's a big carnival or something going on down there.
Yay!
Yeah.
And that's where it happens. One of those kid vampires is gonna come back into the story. You know? Like, are they gonna come back at all? I have no idea.
I was never the same again. There was only one place I could feel any measure of peace. A place where I could lose myself and never be found. I began to live 2 different lives.
And he just forgets about all of this after it happens, right?
5 years went by like it was yesterday. It would have been 10 today. My boy.
So much potential on a day of birth. Should be a cause to celebrate, not a day to mourn.
If I could find the man who took him,
you would bring him justice.
Well, you're looking right at him, technically.
I want to share a story about a guest who came to this hotel. He brought his nephew to stay overnight for a weekend of fun at the theme parks. Miss Evers found something while she was changing the sheets.
Oh, did he kidnap this kid? Oh, oh. What the fuck?
What room is he in? He checked out this morning.
I worked the Gamboa case with you. He wasn't a pedophile.
But that wasn't Gamboa's only sin. I saw your ad on Craigslist.
You have the money? There it is. The thing that dreams are made of. The most important award in the world. And you can have it for $5,000 cash.
Well, it's heavier than it looks.
You can smudge it all you want after you hand over the cash.
And he's gonna kill him.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave and take those horrible photographs with you.
You checked into the Cortez with this boy.
I'm just a man who likes to write about movies on the internet.
Where is he now? Did you make him disappear?
No.
He's 10 today.
What are you talking about?
You destroyed his family.
I'm gonna call the cops.
It's interesting how he's talking about this other kid, but he's also kind of mixing it in with his own kid. I don't know if that's on purpose or if he's just doing that unintentionally. So from his perspective, he's just taking the law into his own hands here, essentially. Oh God. Well, we know he doesn't do it, right? This episode is a fucking trip and a half, man.
Somebody cut you down.
I've had help, Andy. And Sally. She was always there. Before we lost Holden, the idea of cheating on my wife, on my family, would have been unthinkable to me. Then along came Sally.
Disappointed in John. And I honestly thought he was being like forced to do all this, but apparently not. But like, I just don't understand because it's a very like, I don't know. It feels like how was he forgetting all of this? You know, was that a supernatural thing or was it literally just a mental thing, you know?
What is the matter with you?
I didn't do anything.
Precisely! You were just gonna let them expire? Or have you forgotten our little arrangement? Protection comes with a price.
Oh shoot. That thing keeps showing up, but we don't know what that is. We haven't like gotten an answer to that yet.
This accomplice of yours, this Sally. She look anything like this?
Yeah.
Sally McKenna. She jumped out of a window at the Cortez in '94.
She's a ghost.
Can't you see what's going on here? Man, you're confused.
I'm not confused.
John's friend here's a real one, man. Like, he really cares about him. But this explains so much because like when we were seeing John and Alex's relationship at the beginning, it seemed from a perspective that John was trying everything to hold it together and Alex just did not care for it. But seeing this perspective, it's like a lot of it was John's fault too that the relationship wasn't working, you know? It wasn't Alex feeling disdain towards John. It was literally just John wasn't even there most of the time. He wasn't even there to care for her or there for Scarlett either, just based on what we're seeing here. He's at the hotel so much, you know? I don't know, it adds a lot of context, which I really like. So, interesting stuff.
I killed a man tonight.
And how did it feel?
Like justice. Like I was punishing the man who stole my boy.
Thought Alvarez caught this stiff. The hell are we doing here?
It interests me.
You really think taking on an extra case is such a good idea? Frankly, pal, you haven't really been 100% lately.
I'm fine.
That's not what your wife thinks. She called me the other day. Wanted to see if we could meet for coffee.
You had coffee with my wife?
Bro, come on.
You had coffee with my wife?
That's really what you're hung up on.
I know they're banging each other. Pushes me away.
Oh my God, John.
My partner for comfort.
And he just forgot all this until now. That's what I don't know. Maybe it's the hotels, just the way it works. It just kind of forces you to forget things. It could literally just be that the hotel. Just every time you leave it, you just kind of like, I don't know.
They meet once a week. Every Thursday afternoon, like clockwork.
And that's the couple, right? That was killed in the first episode. But they weren't killed in this hotel, right? That was a different hotel.
53. They like to do it in the shower.
I guess he brought them somewhere else.
No, it couldn't happen there.
So he brought them to a different place?
Both victims had the same text on their cell phone. Each asked another to meet him at the Bel Air. Only they didn't send them to
Oh, and
each other.
he did that.
that I got their family photos from the internet, social media sites.
I don't believe you.
And then I waited for them.
Jeez, bro. This is like a Saw reveal.
And then I took his tongue and his eyes.
We already know that's how it happened. And what about that suspect you reported seeing at the Rylands house? The man with the bowler hat. You can't be in two places at once, John.
It was me.
Oh yeah, who was? What?
I was seeing myself manifested as James March.
Oh my god.
I know you, brother. Now, you are a lot of things, but you are no killer.
That would be crazy if all this episode just turns out to not be. Oh my god!
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, Andy.
There's no way he was sleeping with his wife.
You don't deserve Alex.
What, he was? I mean, it doesn't mean he deserves to die, obviously, but god damn. And John was cheating on her too. Just, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, well, this is a very interesting turn of events for sure.
I've been coming to this hotel for the past 5 years.
But now you remember. Oh, thank Jesus. Oh, it was exhausting. Every time I saw you, I didn't
they all
know
pretended,
which John I
okay.
was talking to.
That makes sense.
Thou shalt not covet the instrument of adultery. I'd say you took the best part of him.
What part did he take? I didn't see it properly.
You can finally appreciate the beauty of your work. Death is your art.
God damn.
You're home, John.
Wow. Very interesting episode. That was a whole episode just focused on John. A whole episode of reveals about John and his involvement in the story. And I gotta say, aside from the memory thing, I feel like that hasn't been 100% explained yet, but enough to the point where I get what's going on. And it does fill in a lot of gaps in the story. This whole, reveal does. So I think it's a cool reveal. I think it makes sense. He was the one character who I said was kind of, I don't want to say innocent, but he was more innocent than a lot of the other characters here. But not really anymore, though. Not at all. He's pretty, got some terrible things about him. But I don't know. I just like the context it adds to his relationship with Alex and him being a father, and his relationships with all these other characters, especially Sally is a great example. I always wondered, why was Sally so enamored by him? It's because they had a 5-year thing going on. Like, okay, that makes sense. Obviously all the characters had to pretend they don't even know him, which kind of was interesting because their conversations always felt like they did know him. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, thinking retrospectively about those scenes, it does feel like people talking to people they've already known for a while, but they just have to pretend like they're meeting for the first time. So I really do enjoy that. I think that's cool. And I don't know. I think it's good. I don't know, man. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below about this episode. Did you like this reveal? Did you like everything that happened here? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people who didn't like the reveal, as it is with any sort of twist reveal. Some people really, despise them. It kind of reminded me of a Jigsaw reveal. That's what I mentioned in the reaction, like one of the Saw movies, and the way they kind of flash back to those prior scenes to show how things happened, the way they happened. Very much felt like a Saw movie. So I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.